Ah, Arrow. I don't know what exactly inspired the writer of Fire Force to put you on a good side, but if we find out it's mostly just fan service, I can totally agree with his decision. Oh, you are such a fan. Wait, is that come on? Ignore that. In case you wanna, I totally wasn't. Anyways, hello everyone. I'm Overhaul, and today we're gonna be doing on the more recent events in Fire Force, and that is Sho and Arrow leaving the White Clad. Disclaimer at the beginning: I am not a kid specific channel, obviously. Is there? And I will be making jokes, use language, and all other inappropriate terms for kids. So if you're a child, I will not personally, tell you you should be watching it. Watching it. So yeah, with that out of the way, let's begin with this video. So, as some of you who read the chapter 207 know, Sho and Arrow are currently out the White Clad and going to meet Shinra. Well, the question is, well, technically, Sho wants to go meet Shinra and Arrow is more along with the right. But the question is now, how will this go? I mean, after all, you cannot tell me it's just going to be like something Sho and Arrow come there and they're like, oh, brother, yay, all together and then go attack the White Clad. That's clearly not what's going to happen. So I was thinking, what could have happened? Ben, I was expecting the newest chapter to like go into this because it's the translation I read had the final reunion written on it, and I thought, oh, that meant like the final reunion of Shinra and Sho because now they're gonna be together. But no, that meant the White Clad's final mass, which was hinted at in chapter 207. So yeah, right now we have no idea how far Sho and Arrow are from Shinra and the other ones, or if when are they gonna encounter? Because the next chapter also seems like a chapter that's not going to have Sho and Arrow meet up with the Fire Force. Let's start with Sho with this because honestly, although I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a little more than just brother together fight the White Clad, I'm sure it's gonna be a little more complicated than that, but not that much. Because you see, everyone in the Fire Force was kind of already like aware of Sho's status. Like everyone knew he was being controlled or manipulated or brainwashed by the White Clad to serve them. So I don't think there'll be any ginormous problems with people. Maybe some that are more wiser and the ones more like careful ones are gonna be like, hey, how do we know Sho is not just pretending to be free, but in reality he is still brainwashed by Homer? I mean, remember that dual link did happen like a couple of, well, we don't exactly know how far back, but we know a couple of hours back. So I'm sure there's gonna be some ones of that, and Shinra and Sho are probably not going to have like a heart-to-heart reunion immediately. I feel like the first they'll be like just Sho basically the way he was in that chapter 2007. He basically like he wanted to win, but he didn't know what to do. Should he like I don't know should I just like say hi and then leave? No, he didn't know. He absolutely was completely in the blind with this. So right, so he we don't know. So he doesn't know exactly what he'll do. Now, I'm pretty sure Shinra will go there for a hug, but she will like kind of dodge, which, by the way, I'm hoping that there's not gonna be a joke or a big of a problem with Arrow and misunderstanding a hug as a attack. I mean, it could be an easy mistake, but we're gonna talk about Arrow later. But yeah, I'm sure there'll be some like first Shina's gonna have to like say something to like try to until Shu completely gets in a hug and a crying fit. I'm sure there's gonna be something like that. And again, I'm sure some will be questioning, but all in all, I feel like it's gonna be the best. Well, it's gonna be pretty smooth sailing. I mean, everyone's gonna expect. I mean, I think some people, maybe some of them are gonna be like, maybe there'll be a joke with some of them be like, huh, I expect that it's gonna take us until we take down the entirety of the White Plant to free him. But I'm sure it's gonna be like completely fun and more like, not a big thing. Now, the one that's actually questionable is Arrow, surprisingly enough. Yeah, who knew Arrow would be the one that would be the more questionable in the reunion between the brothers? Because as we are all aware of, Arrow is not with Shu and she's going with him to, well, not to reunite with him because Shu did say, stay as away, so far away from me that I cannot see you, and she ended up saying, alright, I will protect you at the edge of my range. Which I'm pretty sure her edge of her range is far enough so you shall not be able to be seen, but who knows really. So Arrow right now is not gonna be the first one they see. Like, so there may not be a confusion of like, oh no, Shu and Arrow are attacking again, because you know they're not gonna see Arrow anywhere. So it's gonna be just Shu and Shinra, and that would kind of, I think, help the prospect going a little bit smoother. But the thing, but now it's Arrow. Like, I'm sure she's not just gonna have her, like, stay in that edge of her range, or how far away she's gonna be, and then, like, I don't know, when one of them encounters her, one of them sees her and goes after her. I'm sure that's not gonna be I'm sure it's not that she's not going to just leave her there waiting. I mean, in all honesty, that would be kind of a douchebag move from Shoe Spot if we are all being honest. Like, this girl basically admitted to you literally a couple of hours back that her life is to serve you, and you just leave her there on the spot, just like waiting. I mean, come on, Shoe. That would be a douchebag move if you do that. So I'm pretty sure she was gonna, as soon as like, oh, they go inside for some, I don't know, some dongo or whatever, she was gonna be like, oh, by the way, one more thing. I was trying to sneak out unseen, but unfortunately we had like this final mass thing, like this final reunion before the cataclysm, and I unfortunately encountered Arrow, and let's just say that she is currently at the edge of her, is currently a couple of miles away, waiting for any of you to attack for her to give a reason to fire her arrows. Or maybe she'll fire her arrows when someone comes to, or Shinra or someone else comes to a hawk. I mean, it's an easy joke, but it might be a little too predictable, but it would make sense. Like, I mean, she would not be able to know what exactly they're talking about, remember. So yeah, it will be in there. Captors are probably gonna be the most questioning about her being with them, and how. I would even venture forward that that's gonna be like all those more careful ones being the most questioning if she really is fear for his brainwashing with her being there. But I feel like also the fact is not all of them have a good relationship with Arrow. Like, Arrow was the one who killed Rekka, and even though Rekka was, well, a bad guy, well, the main villain, a hot-blooded pretender, and let's be honest, a completely disgusting individual. Uh, Tamaki still had some feelings towards him, and she was feeling extremely betrayed. So I'm sure that she will have some kind of negative reaction towards Arrow for killing him, even though she agrees with it. Maybe something like, "Oh, I agree that killing him that he deserves death, but I'm still gonna hate you because you killed him in the other day. He should have gotten proper punishment." Maybe it'll be something like that. Or if not or if not that, then those two those from company one, the one that was those two that were friends with Raka, that what was his name? One blue hair and that ice type ability. I'm sure he might give a piece of his mind to Arrow, because even if Raka is completely forgotten with her, he can still give a piece of his mind for cutting his other friend's arm off and trying to kill him as well as the other one who can give her a piece of his mind. Someone of those, Tamaki and those two, one of those three is gonna give Arrow a piece of their mind right in her face. Which I think is unnecessary because of the fact that she has a scar, but to be fair, the scar I'm pretty sure has been forgotten to be drawn on a couple of times. So yeah, one of those people is gonna give Arrow some piece of her mind. And after that, I can also see these two giving her a piece of their mind, because the whole turning people infernal, in the city, having people go disguised as other people to frame them, other people, so there's gonna be chaos. I'm sure one of those two will give a piece of their mind. Maybe not Behimiro, but so I cannot remember the names. But it's gonna may give them a piece of their mind. And I can even see those two twins being like, let's kill her. So yeah, I'm sure those guys are gonna give Arrow a piece of her mind, and maybe some others will give her a piece of their mind, like Captain Obi and Lieutenant Hinawa, I believe was his name, the guy who got Arrow. I'm sure those guys are gonna give her a piece of their mind. Maybe not for personal reasons, but just gonna give her all you've done for actions. That's the type of piece of their mind they're gonna give her. So yeah, that's definitely going to be the thing with Arrow. I'm sure some will be violent. Even if Arrow accidentally misjudges a hawk as a attack, and she explains that to her later, I'm sure they're still gonna come at her. I'm sure they're all gonna, sure they can accept brainwashed, forced to do things against his will. Well, Arrow, for what we know, she isn't brainwashed. The closest to a hint of her being brainwashed is the fact that she said, "Oh, she's like me." About that job she got from Evangelist, she's lost. Outside of that, we have nothing to say that she's brainwashed as well. And if she is, how would she be broken from a brainwashing? How there's even a fear that she is brainwashed under Hamea, because, well, Hamea's brainwashes people, and Hamea and Arrow are together a lot of times, which is ironic because how many times Hamea attacks Arrow, but maybe she finds Arrow and she's just a playful playmates. Arrow cannot do anything against her, and she can do whatever she wants to Arrow, and she's her puppet. So yeah, I guess that would be a thing. But still, I'm sure there's gotta be the biggest questions with Arrow. It's even the question is, how are they even going to encounter? Will there be an accidental attack by Arrow? In terms of, she must judge the situation. Will Shu be the one that will bring her up and tell them about her, and they'll go get her? Will they discover her and Shu being remember? Oh yeah, that's why she's here. Like it's a question. No, another thing we have to really address is the ability. Even if the characters don't trust Arrow, which in all honesty depends really how they take the fact that how loyal Arrow is to Shu, or maybe how sad they feel for like Arrow's life because she admits that her life is purely focused on serving Shu. Which does make me wonder if she survives what she'll do later. I'd fear for another time, maybe later in the video. So yeah, I'm sure that maybe the captains are not gonna go straight up killing her. Maybe they're gonna be like, alright, you are gonna help us, but afterwards, you are gonna have a big time, well not big time, no, you're gonna be, we're gonna have some serious legal trouble or something like that. And Arrow probably will not care. Again, she'll just be like, Commander Shu, do I have to go to jail later after this? Yes, Arrow. Alright. So yeah, I'm sure that Arrow will not like go against them if Shu tells her to, unless if Shu doesn't tell her anything. So yeah, I'm sure that now that with Shu and Arrow, they're probably gonna be like, oh, I make a kind of a preparations for the final attack. I mean, they could get the information that or a big thing is happening right now because they can confirm it was a final match before the cataclysm, even the earthquake that's happening right now, or any other thing that's supposed to be revealing up in the open happens. People are gonna be aware of it. That goes without saying. The final thing is gonna be known. Then the next thing we have to do is how they're gonna attack. Now, I don't exactly know how much memory does Shu have. I mean, I think he does have enough memory to go like around the facilities, but I don't know if he has a memory of everything. So, even if he doesn't have it, I'm sure Arrow has. Again, she's a different position than Shu is. So, and all that really has to be happening is with want to be like, hey Shu, can you tell your guardian to tell us exactly the location and the layout of the main base of your White Clad? Or Arrow, tell Captain Obi about the location of White Clad and all the facilities. Alright, well let me draw a map. Alright, this is the map. Here is where the butchers are. Here is where the Knights of the Purple Ashes are. Here where the Ashen Fire are. I'm sure it's gonna be like this kind of comedy where every order that they give to Arrow, Shu will have to give her because she is only loyal to Shu, which would be hilarious. So yeah, I'm sure that Arrow. So yeah, that's where I believe. Another thing it's possible they can do is get Arrow's outfit and put it on them for one of the girls to go out there and disguised as Arrow because, well, unless if I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure Arrow's outfit is a standard white clad outfit with only maybe different gloves. So I do believe it's possible for one of the girls to go out there disguised as white clad members of the Ashen Fire, whatever they're called, and like then charge an attack from inside, and then the other one's attacking from the outside. I'm sure that's something could happen. I mean, it would be, I believe, noticeable if she would suddenly return. Like, you run the final mass and your guardian's gone, but you're still here. So I'm sure that Arrow reappearing would be suspicious of how. Shu reappearing would again be suspicious of how. I mean, how they even state that. Oh, Shu's gone? Oh shit, he can do whatever he wants, but still, oh shit. So, yeah. So they're gonna do it like outside attack from all facilities. I'm sure that they have to have some more. They have to have like they could use Arrow's outfit to like disguise, and that could give us some more fan service of Arrow, which I'm always for. But yeah, I'm sure it could be something like that. So I don't know. What I think is gonna happen is like there's going to be like a chapter where we first start like Shuka and the Nyan, but then they end up with a hug and all that emotional hug, and then the other ones are gonna come and or maybe just someone they're just gonna go inside, but then it's just like, oh, by the way, one more thing, and Arrow comes, and then there might be a little funny reaction by the characters when they just see her like just there. And I'm sure some of the ones that have something to give a piece of her mind, like these two and the whole characters from the Captain Penny 1, will give her a piece of her mind. I don't know exactly that's going to reach Arrow because Arrow has said her entire purpose in life is just to shift through. Maybe you're gonna say after this you're gonna get punished. So yeah, I'm guessing that, and then Arrow can help them with information and maybe even the infiltration out thing, like I told you earlier. Again, because I'm pretty sure the difference between her white clay outfit and the other ones are the gloves, who I also believe, which I could just be replaced by any random white gloves. I'm pretty sure they even have them in that company building. So yeah, or just go to a store to get them, whichever one works, honestly. So yeah, that's what I think will happen. Now the question is what will happen to Arrow in the future, because I'm pretty sure Sho and Shinra will survive and they'll have like a family together. I guess Arrow could spend a couple of years in prison, or at the very least do community service for a couple of years, and then she could return to Sho and Shinra as their maid. Oh, maybe her position is going to be helping the Fire Force deal with every conflict, and she'll be the company's eight's mate. I don't know really, but that's what I would go with, in all honesty. So yes, anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're gonna give a like and subscribe to my channel in the future, and tell me in the comments below what do you think is gonna happen with Sho and Shinra finally reunite and become brothers again. Do this again, and with Arrow and the R1's reaction since. Down in the comments below, and with that said, I cannot wait to see all people next time. Bye.